All right, so why is that still on? All right. So it's time to wake up and smell the coffee, and I'm on my way to get mine now. So running a little late this morning, but I realized, when I was just, pondering, when you take that moment to ponder, all of a sudden you start having things come into your spirit. But that I haven't slept well in several days now, and it's like, there's a restlessness. Like, I go through the day and I can feel this rumble in my spirit, like there's a restlessness in the spirit right now, because there's so many things that are about to break forward. And so as I was coming down the street that I come to get out this street, which means nothing to anybody who doesn't live here or who does with that description, but I was on 303. I just had to say that for the record. I saw, all of a sudden in front of me, I saw ice cracking, like on a lake. It's shattering. And I remembered that movie Breakthrough. And, it was a Christian movie. The kid falls through the ice, right? And he dies, and then they bring him back. Well, I think there's a twofold thing to this one. Number one, I felt that the Holy Spirit said the ice is thin, and the enemy has been skating on thin ice. And he's on thin ice because it's about to crack and crumble, like it's about to break. Hey, Laura. And he's going to fall through that ice. So the rumbling that you're feeling in the spirit, that restlessness, that deep kind of like where I go through my day and I'm like, something's happening. And it's almost like it can feel a little bit like, that little post-traumatic stress, adrenaline rush that we do when we know something's up, but it's like, I don't know if it's good or bad. You're like, kind of like that. Well, that restlessness is because that the breakthroughs and the things that God is about to do in breaking the back of lawlessness and kind of releasing that domino of suddenlies is we're right there at the edge, and you're waiting, and there's this restlessness. It's kind of like the ice is breaking, right? It's like the enemy's about to fall through the ice, and I could feel it. I saw the ice cracking, and it was like, okay, so we know that when it cracks and breaks, it's broken, and it's like a breakthrough. Get it? You break through the ice. So that's part of the restlessness. Here's what I believe the enemy believes that he's getting out of this one. Remember the movie Breakthrough? What was the first appearance of the boy who had been in that water for 20 minutes or something crazy? Right? And they thought for sure that he was dead. But he had a mama